Hey everyone, welcome back to Everybody's Gonna the Rapture Part 8. I feel like we're close to the end. We need to be. So we're still in Steven's story. Steven's part of all this. So I guess there's something in here waiting on me, maybe? That frame rate drop.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes, it's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh,
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
She says suck the kettle on. Charlie, can you suck the kettle on? Man, the British are weird.
Appleton! What are you doing here? You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Take everything you need, but then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting your stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me. Get
What's
off!
going on?
Come in here, Lord,
Jesus,
get over
Sam!
us! Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him!
of us.
No physical
You and your
contact!
stupid fucking missus!
stop
She's
it!
better than any of you!
Sam. Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident! Get off her!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get out of
Charlie,
here.
please!
I mean, Sam started to hit him. What is he gonna do? Like, oh yeah, just go ahead and keep hitting me. Oh, he punched him back. Oh, wait. Oh. There was a hammer there. Right. I take the back. It's one thing to hit him, it's another thing to hit him with a freaking hammer. What do you want from me? Steven got he's just going crazy. Is this where I came from? Yeah, it is. Okay. Can't tell what it wants from me. But some crazy things are happening right now. Wait, is it traveling? Is that through the lines? Dang, that's kind of cool. somewhere I can go right here, or no?
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark, eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
I'm gonna follow this thing. It seems to take me to where I need to go. How could I have missed this?
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive. Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that? Yeah, I can. But why are you calling? The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days. All right? Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You were a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right? All right? I think. Good man. I knew we could count on you.
All right.
Jesus, Liz. What the hell was that?
Why did I walk up here so slowly? That was weird. Let's move on. Let's go follow the glowy ball of light. I guess they heard what I said about the last time I went down steps where it just had me hop and skip down them, and now it's like, nope, walk slowly. Hi. Lead the way. Is it going to take me back to the train station, or... Oh, nope, we're going this way. I guess we should probably follow the lines. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Some good lighting detail there.
was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. Donycan's son. That's what he said. Donycan, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation. You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
was So he touched it and became part of it, maybe? I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Alright, let's finish this. Things I can't read nor understand.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out of the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
What? Patches of color contains home. Like I don't know. I just learned that. I just know that Kate is just the worst when it comes to explanations. It's like if she had explained why she had to poop, and you know why you have to poop, it's because you ate, she would be like, I don't know, something is inside of me. And that would be all we would get.
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
Forgive me for not understanding what the fudge she is talking about. She's just so freaking confusing. Yes, we're going up this way. Is this Tower 6? Because it seems pretty important. Importante. By the way, I cannot run here, so it's just going to be a slow moving one. Tower 3.
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. No butterflies.
Okay, so I feel like I'm getting there, but I'm not quite there. Seems like it takes them whenever they're in their happiest moments. A theory, anyways.
I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face. And in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, "God, I love you." And I loved him as he entered the fire. And I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
So she saw him reach into that whenever he disappeared, and it's what she calls the fire. So I kind of get that people are afraid of the darkness, afraid of what's out there, I guess, in the world. I'm not sure. But the light of the lives transcend death. I guess they're saying like the legacy that you leave behind. Kate went all out.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
So what, is this like a cycle or something? Like this is this generation's time and the world is being renewed or something? Like I'm just somebody walking around that's discovering that. They said, she keeps saying that people will carry on in our stead, or pretty much, and we'll see what we've done. Am I able to see the memories because this thing is now existing in the world? Because Stephen said you'll be alone like before when there's no one left. he knew what was going on. And here we are.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
So everybody found their other. So she's talking about everybody found their love. Steven found, what's her name? Lizzie. Wendy with Eddie. What was his name? Lizzie was originally with Robert, though. Sam and Di, I think that was them. But of course, Kate and whatever the pattern is, whatever this substance is that was created. I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure at all. Trying to figure it out now. I will do a review of this later on. So for now, we will stop this here. And thank you guys for for watching this series with me and going on this journey with me through Everybody's Gone to Rapture. And I'll see you on the next series, guys. You have a good one.